You shouldn't need to work so hard. You're already very pretty.
He looks like he wants to speak to the manager. Asmo is a knockoff Regina George. Asmo is chronically online on whatever the Obey Me equivalent of Twitter is. Asmo would take people clothes and then be like, trust me, they'll look better on me. Asmo goes to the doctors after a scratch. Asmo has every Jojo bow ever made and wears them religiously. Asmo is definitely a bard. Asmo is the type of person to stare at his phone an entire date then act like he was absurdly charming despite not actually saying a word to you. Asmo kins Barbie. Asmo hits curbs when he drives. Asmo plays episode. Asmo self-inserts himself in every story. Asmo is not like other girls. I'm not like other girls. I'm a male demon. But that just makes me hotter than the other girls. Asmo sneezes really cutely just to get compliments. His personality is shallower than the moisture content in the fiery pits of hell during dry season. He would pretend to drown in a pool to see if a hot lifeguard helps him. Asmo is the type to wrap himself up and gift himself to someone on their birthday. If they don't act amazed, he gets upset. When Asmo heard there was a store called Hot Topic, he thought it was a store about him. He got disgusted when he found out it was for Emmas. Asmo went to TanaCon. He treats his password journal like a death note and writes down the names of any follower who doesn't like his post. Asmo once reenacted the entirety of Legally Blonde during dinner for his brothers. Asmo is the type to ship IRL people with himself at your birthday party, or even if you get in a freak accident, he'd somehow find a way to make it about him. Bitch would show off his outfit at someone else's wedding. He'd wear white. Asmo would go to every live event just to be on camera. Asmo Kardashian. Asmo steals from Target. Asmo thinks Instagram stories count as reading. Asmo takes all of last season's clothes he wore and gives them to thrift stores, second-hand stores, and says he's doing charity work. He'll never understand that there are people that don't like him. Asmo kins Mina from Sing. Asmo kins himself. Is it me? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama. Asmo tries gaming with Leviathan and sobs when he loses. He doesn't have the controller plugged in. Asmodeus once tried to play an idle ribbon game and nearly busted his DDD over the difficulty. Levi very politely told him he was playing on easy. Asmo kins Jenna from Brooklyn 99. Guys, look at his arms, he's doing the YMCA dance. He would force his brothers to do TikTok trends. Come on Lucifer, do the renegade. He was that one person who tried cutting his own hair and ended up with a bowl cut. Asmo only watches magical girl animes and idol animes. OMG, you're losing blood. What's your type? White hair, totally good at cooking. I mean, his cooking is kinda bad. Cute. Your blood type, sir. Asmo celebrates his half-birthday too. Asmo fantasizes on being a Disney princess and thinks Solomon is his Prince Charming. You boys are the homosexual supporting cast vibes but make it less funny, and Asmo desperately trying hard to be quirky. BC, he saw the audio on TikTok once. He'd hear someone say just about anything and immediately know their sign. Someone says something. Asmo, you're such a Leo. Looks at Lucifer. Geminis. His uneven hair was originally an accident from his hairstylist, but he made it a trend to make himself feel better. Asmo has stocks in Lush. Asmo would probably dye Soul's hair rainbow. BC, he thinks the white hair is too boring. I'm here living my best life. Asmo Luke is drowning. It ain't about him. He's school nurses in a nutshell. Asmo is the physical embodiment of the opposite quote from Clueless. Asmo makes fun of kids on his TikTok account, as he should. He tried to get on Dance Moms. Then when he realized he needed a kid, he tried to bring lube. Asmo wants a kid just to be a pageant mom. I present Asmo Lemur. Asmo definitely looks for fanfics or edits of himself on the internet. Asmo sees Charlie D'Amelio as competition. He's the kind of guy to insult your clothing choice, but when you insult his clothing he cries and calls you a bully. Asmo would seriously do the one picture of myself for a year things just to look at himself every day. He has definitely tried to cut his own bangs with one of those tutorials on the internet filmed on some ancient phone's camera once. It went wrong. Skinny legend. Asmo is one of the only people who kins Barbie and Raquel at the same time. He looks like he'd say eat the rich yet owns his own clothing line. He doesn't believe that poor people exist. Asmo stands BTS. He disses Satan's fashion sense but then goes around wearing that. Lucifer, when can I leave to be on my own? I got the whole world to see.
Asmo is Victoria's Secret.
Twink. Top 10 reasons I kin Asmo.